Okay, so good afternoon, brother. How are you? How have you been?
I'm doing great. So tell me about yourself. How are you doing? Are you doing great or not?
Yes, I'm also doing great. No complaint. Yeah. So
Yes,
the scenario behind you, it is really picturesque. The beauty it has been showing by you, it is really picturesque.
yes,
It's
yes. That all are
greenery
fields you
everywhere.
can say. Here I came near to field, and this all are my field. You can say so. Here, I'd come and in between you said. I think you sent me to have conversation. So here I was. You can say in between you call me and we are having conversation now. Yes. Nowadays I think you know very well about Jharkhand. Like people are working in the field at this time. In every field you will get people. They are cleaning their field. You can say. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I saw one of your videos. In that video, you were delivering your speech, I think, in any institution. So in that institution, you were really speaking fearlessly. I saw that, and you're confident. It was showing on your face and in your body language. So didn't you fear to talk in front of large audience?
No, I was not fearing from anyone. Yes, when I was giving a speech on the stage, you can say, like I was telling them how to learn English language. How can they learn English language in easy way? Easily, how can they learn? So about that, I was telling them, you can say. So I was not fearing from anyone. Even most of the people were from abroad country, from England. You can say they had come to meet the principal. You can say, and that they were also looking me while giving a speech, and they were understanding my English language very well that time. All the same, even then I was not hearing from them. And I spent my lot of time, and I think around 7 days around I spent with students. Yes, and I was invited there as a teacher. You can say, like I was working there in way of teacher, like I was teacher for 7 days. But I was, like they were calling me. Yes, they were calling me for 30 days. But I said them, actually my exam is going on, so I can't go for 30 days. But for 6 7 days around I went there, and I taught them English, gave them motivation that how can they learn English language in easy way without spending money. You can say, because nowadays people spend their money to learn anything. You can say, but how can they learn English language without spend anything, just from their mobile? You can say, like this. I told them idea about my story. I told them I motivated them. You can say, like from which grammar they have to start, how can they improve their English language, like this. Everything I told them, and also this thing I told that how can they talk with people through any application, like how I'm talking with people, like this. They were asking me one by one, and there are a lot of girls, boys were, you can say, and one by one they were asking me question. Jadu, please tell us that what application do you use, and how are you using, how are you getting person to talk in English? So a lot of question they asked me, you can say, and I gave the answer of their question. And like this I told them, and some of the, some of people, like some of them, you can say, they started using application Skype, because they came to know that if Jadu told about Skype application, so we also have to use. So they started using Skype application quietly. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So when I was ushering that video, when I was watching that video, I was also feeling proud. So everybody wants to reach that in that level where you will be able to. I was saying that I was also feeling proud when I was watching that video. So everybody wants to achieve that level where you will be able to motivate people. So how did you feel in that moment, delivering speech in front of large audience? How was your feeling that time?
Yes. That time, I was feeling very well. Yes. And, like everyone feels like this. If they will go on the stage as I had gone there, you can say, if they will also give a speech like me on the stage, so they will also feel proud. And that's why I feel, I felt proud there, you can say, because there I met with many my friends, you can say. And they had come to their institute to learn English language from different kinds of places, from Jharkhand and from other state, even Bihar. Patna. Some my
Mhm.
friend had come to that institute to learn English language from, Bihar also, you can say. So I met them and I enjoyed. And in which institute I had gone, you can say that institute is in, I think that is in city area. Yes, I think you are from West Bengal, right?
Right, right, right.
I think you must have heard about Dumka, a small capital of a small capital of Jharkhand. You have heard about Dumka, right? Or not?
I have heard from you actually. Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes.
So I'm going to Dumka. Yes, and that institutes it, is in Dumka district of Jharkhand state, which is a small capital. There, I think if you will compare other district like my district, Sahibganj. Yes, I am from Sahibganj district. So there you will not get good schools in my district. But in Dumka city, you can say in a small capital and which is big, I think big capital, I think that is called Rachi. Rachi, I think you had come, I think ever like
No,
you have visited, right?
no, I haven't been there, but I have heard. I have heard.
Yes. So also from that district, from Rachi, also many students had come to that district, you can say, and they had come to that institute to learn English language. And I was also there, you can say, and a lot of parents of children were there, you can say, like they had come in end of the day, you can say, in which day like we were going to like end it. Yes, like programs like in end of the day, like we have celebrated, you can say, and that time I had become guest of honor. I think you understood like everything my work
Uh,
is there, like I was giving a speech for calling them, and like I was setting them like upon the stage, you can say, like for calling them, like for dancing, singing, and like they were like compete, I think which is you competing, you can say, like competition of singing also. And I think different kinds of thing, even I think which is called personality development. Yes, you
okay,
can, yes.
okay.
And
Mm-hmm.
who like does bad types of work, like how can they remove and how can they start doing good types of work. I think you have heard about one problems, I think one accident had happened in Kolkata, right? About that also there, they were telling that like we shouldn't do this kinds of work with girl like this, everything there. And the principal was very good, you can say, like he's from South India, yes, and his behavior is very well, and he comes from South India, and he knows my native language, Santhali, my native language Santali. He knows very well. He is able to speak my language also there. I got shocked when I heard my language from his mouth. Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
how did that child learn this language? Did you ask the child?
Yes, yes, they also learned my language. How did they learn? Do you know? Like they also work hard to learn this language as I learned English language. Yes, and he used to tell that I used to practice English. Like your native language in the bathroom, you can say. And like this, I learned your language. He said the principal of South India, like he said about my language, that I learned your language when I came to Jharkhand from South India. Even he was unable to speak Hindi also, and when he came to Jharkhand, he learned Hindi, Santali, my native language, a lot of language he learned, and Malto language, Ho, Munda, you can say, every like as many language are spoken in Jharkhand. And how did they learn? Because they are communicating with different kinds of people in Jharkhand. That's why, and they are playing with them. They keep on meeting them. That's why they are learning. They are able to learn. That's why we should also do this kinds of work. You can say, like if we will talk with different kinds of people, we will also learn other language also. Like suppose you are Bengali, so if you will teach me, so you can also teach me, no problem. Yes, like this.
Yes, yes, it happens. What happens when we are surrounded by those people who are speaking always that language, we can easily catch this language. If I am surrounded by the people who are speaking all the time in English, it will be easier for me to understand, to speak, to learn that language easily. I will be able to pick up new structures, new words easily. I don't have to put much effort for that. But when we are not surrounded by those people, it becomes difficult for us to learn that language, and we need to put much effort to learn this language, to speak English, to speak this language accurately, confidently, effortlessly, naturally. It takes time. Yeah.
Yes, really, it can take time. You can say, like it must take time. Yes, and which language I'm speaking now, English language, you can say. But if you will compare with me, like with me other person, yes, suppose one person is coming from city area, so I think you can say about them they know English very well, and most of the people are like are from city and who are confident and they know English also. They are educated person, but if you will talk about village also, there you will not get any person who knows English language. If you will say, but when someone will see me and they will think that Yadu doesn't know English language, but it is not like that. Also from village, people can learn English, I think, nowadays. But some people think
Yeah.
that I'm from village, I am unable to, I can't do this, and it is beyond my capacity. English speaking is beyond my capacity, like this, that thing. But they shouldn't give up. if they are learning English language, they have mobile, they can learn English language. It is not like that they need to spend money. As a lot of students I saw there, where in which video you had watched on my channel that I was given is I had given speech. I think you had watched that video.